biggest shows on Netflix, and the highly anticipated third season of Stranger Things is almost here. Take a look. He's best known as Wesley in the wildly beloved film, The Princess Bride.
As you wish.
He played Robin in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
And made us squirm in the movie Saw.
Let the game begin.
Now he joins the cast of the runaway hit series, Stranger Things.
I hope you're all having a good time tonight. Are you having a good time?
And he is the bad boy introduced in season 2 of Stranger Things. Billy is back and badder than ever.
Freestyle, butterfly, breaststroke.
Oh. Please welcome Cary Elwes and Dacre Montgomery. Even that Stranger Things music is kind of creepy and kind of scary. You love it. So tonight,
you guys don't look too scary in person, though.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not too much.
It's going to be a good time, Wrigley Field, right?
Yeah.
Stranger Things nights. Tell us about that.
Well, I get to throw out the first pitch, so I'm very excited about that. It's a great honor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever thrown out the first pitch anywhere?
No, but Dacre has, so he gave me a few pointers.
And you know the #1 rule, right? Do not bounce the ball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've gone over that with him, Dacre, right?
Well, I've only done it once, and I'm Australian, so I did bounce the ball, and that's why I'm not doing it again. Definitely.
So you're the coach. You're the coach now.
Yes.
No, he's got it covered.
Yeah, no,
You got it covered. I gotta say, I'm just looking at you. Of course, we're gonna talk about Stranger Things, but it reminds me of my childhood. And I talked about seeing The Princess Bride as a kid. Like you have influenced so many childhoods and bring so many good memories to this iconic film. Did you have any idea it would have this kind of lasting power?
No, none. None of us did. You know, I mean, you go into every project hoping it'll be successful, obviously. And, you know, we actually didn't make, the film was not a big success when it came out. It actually found its feet in video, in VHS, 10 years later.
Wow.
Yes, it was mostly dead for 10 years.
Isn't that something? What was the revival then? What do you think it was?
Well, people started buying VHS copies and then either renting them or buying them. And I meet fans who still have their old copies.
Isn't that something?
Incredible.
It's incredible. Dacre, you spent some time here last summer with your girlfriend. And I heard you fell in love with Gino's East.
Yeah, we loved it. We got a little spot up in a top corner of the restaurant. We had deep dish pizza. My grandfather went to the University of Chicago. He did his PhD in 1952.
Oh, no way.
So it's south, right?
Yeah,
we went south, and it's gorgeous. It's like Hogwarts and
it is.
Temporary buildings
right
as
in
well.
the hood.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
That's it.
It was a nice visit. We took a little video for him.
Oh, that's cool.
And obviously kids got to adore you in Power Rangers. So you both have those kid things, and now Stranger Things. This has been big for kids and adults.
Yeah.
And it's going into season 3. I know the trailer's kind of showing some really creepy stuff happening in this thing. Can you give us anything, Dacre?
Look, I'd say there's a really exciting payoff at the end of the season, as is everything, with a good, third season installment of this. I'd say the stakes are higher, the CGI's bigger and better, but mostly the heart of the story's still there. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't lose that from 1 and 2, which I think is really important going on.
You're the bad boy, though, so what's it like at home for everybody who hates your character, but you're quite lovely in person?
I hope that I'm nice in person. Yeah.
And you've got the prettiest eyes, too.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. I don't know, I was bullied pretty heavily as a kid, and I think just trying to look behind the lens of the people that were doing the bullying and seeing how insecure they were, and just trying to humanize my character in this show was probably more my sort of bet with this. And it paid off, that scene in the second season with the dad was, I think, really lovely, and sort of seeing how big an effect our parents can have on us in our upbringing.
But you said the bullying thing is comes from a personal place. Yeah. Can you share a little more on that?
Well, just in school, I had a really tough time. I don't think I fit in. I was a drama geek, but I didn't really fit in with the drama geeks, so I think I found my footing after school, but I mean, it's a journey. Life's a journey, and all those experiences made me who I am today. Not to sound cliche, but So I think I took a lot of that into building this character and making him human, because we're not just bad or good.
Right.
That's not a thing. You got to find somewhere in between and make them human, so people think, you know, can empathize.
Do you go to your high school reunion and say, haha, look at me now? Yeah, where are those bullies right now? I'm some badass actor in the States. I got a show that's hot as you know what.
That's right.
Very lucky, for sure.
That's right. And Cary, you're joining the cast now. Tell us about your character.
I play the mayor of Hawkins, Larry Klein, and he's a very self-centered, egotistical guy. He's not so much interested in the community as getting their votes, let me put it that way. So I based him on a few politicians that there's plenty out there you can pick from.
Would you like to name one or two?
I don't think that would be fair. No.
Maybe first letter? No,
right,
kidding.
no,
Does this guy tweet a lot?
Nice.
No. So, no, it was fun. I had fun. The Duffers who created the show helped me pick out various traits that from different politicians, and we made it a combination of people. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's not a lot of people out there that don't know what the show is, but describing the show is one of the most difficult things to do. How do you describe this show? Because it's got kind of a little bit of everything. It takes you back to the 80s a little bit.
I'd say it's exactly the opposite. Not to cut you off, but I think it's so easily describable because it's so relatable, right? It's coming of age. It's childhood, adolescence into adulthood, and that's why I think we can all relate, even though I wasn't born in the 1980s. Yeah. And I think that's what's beautiful about it, is it's not about being rooted in the science fiction element, it's about being rooted, not to use the same word, but humanity again, and humanizing the experience, and that's what I relate to, at least.
The Duffers have a great talent for being able to make you really invested in these characters, and you care about them, and we feel like we've grown up with them now. And so it's not just about a monster threatening a community, it's about these people and how they relate to each other and their families, and so I think that's one of the great things about it.
Well, good luck with the season,
Thank
you guys. The third season of Stranger Things drops on the 4th of July, so make sure you check it out.